Boaty and Craig do lunch.
Yeah, you might as well.
Upgrade.
You fat gits. What's wrong with this scene here?
Well, hello my loves,
It's missing mustard.
and welcome to Mustard and Boaty do lunch. With a difference today,
Did you, what?
Because we're nice.
as you will see, because, my loves,
I'll eat some. Hang on, are you sure these are for me?
they're for us to share.
Right, I see.
It was a big portion and we shared them last time.
Go on, I will have a few then.
Because we have a special guest. Say hello to Craig of the mighty Rover Revival Restorations. So today it is lunch à trois.
You were calling him a twat earlier.
No, I don't.
Well, you were calling everyone else.
And
Would you like some sauce?
That didn't take long. You only opened a bag of chips and you managed to cook yourself.
the bad news is that this dinner for three has come about when it's my turn to pay. So,
It's mine, actually.
that's fine.
Oh, huh?
'Cause-
Well, it's too late
oh
now.
no, it is yours.
It's too late now.
Yeah, it is yours because I did. Yeah, that's right. Because I had to go at you for having the pie and chips
Yeah, you did.
when I was paying.
Yeah, you made it very public how stingy you are.
Well, at the end of the day, you frowned when he said he wanted steak and chips, so he had to have steak pie and chips instead.
Now, there was a 25-minute wait at our kebab place of choice, so we've gone back to. Oh, balls! I've got my phone.
What's that?
No, the other one. I need to photograph about his nashes, don't I?
Well, you best be quick.
That's the trouble. These kind of habits he has. He has to do it. It's like a ritual. He's got to take a picture of his dinner.
It's all content, mate. It's all content.
Unfortunately, half of mine has already gone.
Yeah.
I'm not taking yours.
That's all right.
You don't get into Boaty's
Be a
nashes.
brave man that did.
There, that's done. Oh shit! For a man who wasn't hungry, you're diving into those chips.
Nobody was there to defend them.
No. I've been working up an appetite.
Well, it's a bit of a bittersweet day today, my loves, because obviously it is Monday the 19th, and Her Gracious Majesty Queen Elizabeth II is
As prophesied by the Simpsons.
really?
Yep.
What?
In the Simpsons, it showed the Queen on her blessed deathbed with a sign saying 2022. It was prophesied by the Lords of Simpsons.
Okay.
Those well-known time travellers.
You're starting to sound a bit like a conspiracy theorist.
They are definitely time travellers. They've done it too many times.
This is actually.
They've done it too many times for it to be a fluke. They did Trump coming down the escalator. What do we get? A picture of Trump coming down the escalator.
So?
The fact that Trump was the president.
They've just
Who
gone
the
in
hell
and
saw that coming?
Yeah, but it is
How
America.
could you see that coming? How did we see it ending? Exactly how it did.
If it was Trump.
they've just gone in and edited it in retrospect, haven't they?
Yeah.
They wouldn't put an episode out of the.
When was the last new episode that you saw?
I haven't seen any episodes since about 1989.
Yeah. I can't say as I spent a great deal of my adult life watching The Simpsons either.
Why would they even have an episode of the Queen on her deathbed in a children's comedy show?
Well,
Anyway, the point is, it's a very bittersweet day because it's a day of national tragedy and mourning, and
I need to mute this, don't I, for copyright?
You do.
And our own Captain Mustard here has not had a good day.
We'll come to that later.
Yeah, no idea.
So this episode first aired 4 years ago. It's a Simpson. Homer nearly kills the Queen of England. Let's see if I can find out where it is.
Sorry, mate. I've been
Yeah, you go for it.
enjoying these a bit more than I was expecting.
We knew you would. I will find the actual video. Yeah, I'll find you the actual video.
You could send it to him to not watch.
Yeah.
This tells you everything you need to know about this man. The fact that he has the Simpsons on his phone.
Everybody has a Simpsons on their phone, they just don't know about it yet. It's locked in another program called YouTube.
I've heard of YouTube.
Where the search algorithm works 1 minute and not the next. Like when you found that perfect video, and then it somehow refreshed, and then you could never find it ever again.
Keep them warm.
I'm still eating them.
Well, I'm keeping them warm for you.
Mm.
Oh, lots. Oh.
Mm.
Is that from the International Chippy? Yes, it is. How do I know? I recognise the chips, and I also recognise the kebab meats.
The
I love the
kebab
fact that
meat
it-
looks decidedly homemade and vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
No, I know what he means. It's it has got that. It looks as if it has the texture of fake meat,
Ah, right. Yeah, I suppose it does a bit.
like that tofu stuff. That's a thing that annoys me when you see vegetarian chicken drumsticks.
You know, dude, what about vegetarian bacon? You obviously want bacon. Go get bacon.
What do they actually?
It's not that.
Do they take the chicken off the bone and then sort of refit it with vegetarian chicken?
It's obviously not chicken, but they market it as chicken drumsticks, and I find that annoying because it's like appropriating something whilst disapproving of it at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's taking advantage of the
If
name
you're
and
going to be vegetarian, stick to eating your goddamn privet leaves and stop trying to eat food that's
oh, this is going to be a
Full.
controversial video. This is.
fake food. You can't call it chicken and it not be chicken.
Can I just point out that not all views here are necessarily those.
Of the masses.
Well, certainly not of the £500 Cheap Car Challenge YouTube channel, anyway.
But it was
Just
him
to-
who told me to say it.
Just to get that in there.
Well, you know, I'm going to sit on the fence for this and kind of agree with both of you. What you said then about you worded it very eloquently, actually.
Oh, that's very kind.
Yeah, but you do tend to do that.
He does that to confuse his audience.
No, he doesn't. He does it to satisfy his own interest in actually celebrating
invented-
the English language.
They
It's-
invented those long words. I might as well use some of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, it's almost belittling vegetarians by doing it, isn't it? That's what you mean.
The human body is an
Yeah,
omnivore.
kind of.
It is designed to eat anything it finds.
What do you mean it's designed? We're gonna have that one again now, aren't we?
We have cutting teeth, we have mashing teeth, we have spiky teeth. We are designed to eat anything.
I've barely got any teeth.
That's
Because if we were designed to just eat lettuce, we'd all have flat teeth. We wouldn't have the cutty teeth.
well,
Yeah, but what about carrot?
carrot.
Yeah, you need cutty teeth for a carrot.
Yeah, you do actually. Yeah.
But do you? Because you can still do it with your back teeth. Which are your mashers, which is what they're designed for.
I'd use a knife and fork, to be honest.
Well, you're weird.
Knife and fork with a royal carrot.
That's how I get my exercise, chasing it round the table.
So here's the question then for today. Did God...
Did you see that diversion then? There was no signs or anything, it was just straight into the diversion.
Does God intend us to eat meat?
Yes.
Mustard?
What?
What's your answer?
My answer doesn't actually answer that question.
So it's
Well,
just
they're
like
not designed to only eat meat. Because if they only eat meat, the human body gets ill. Because it's getting too much protein and not enough of the rest of the crap.
Right, no, well, my view is that there's no design whatsoever. So it's very difficult to actually even answer that question without a bit of a roll of the eyes.
It's a bit metaphysical.
You might think so.
I did.
So what do you think God's intention was?
We're also then got to go on the topic of said deity. Which one?
Well, I mean, speaking as a reverend minister of the church, I would be inclined to go with what I firmly believe to be the one true God.
Prove it.
Prove what? That I believe it?
No. That there is only one true. That there is only one.
Well, you see, the problem with proof is that it denies faith. And without faith, God is nothing.
We have faith that we will get to the car show without the head gasket blowing. We have proof that we won't.
Brilliant thing about that, Boaty, is it actually makes sense, even though it goes completely against making sense. By its, it's
Diverse answer.
it's not a diverse answer.
God's like that.
Yeah. He is a very tricky little chap, isn't he?
Especially
Is
when
he a chap or a chapette?
he's a chap. And when he's pissed or hungover, he's an absolute
All these
twat.
definitive answers. Well, when women are pissed off and skinned, they're a bit of a twat as well.
Yeah, but they didn't create the universe.
Pissed off and
But
skinned.
they have the facilities to create life.
They have the facilities to create life within the life that has been created by God, as indeed they have been created by
This
God.
is going to get mental. And at that point, we diverse the conversation yet again.
When we were in the kebab shop earlier, my friend Craig here, who is a father, said that he couldn't think of a single reason why anybody should have children.
No, there's no designing factors of why children are even able to be created. The only reason why you do good by your kid is to make sure you don't end up in that care home.
There's a bit of truth in that.
Just so you've got some backup for when you're incontinent.
Guess who's finished eating first?
The fat bloke, as it should be.
You probably didn't have a great deal there, though, did you not?
I don't know, it was a mixed kebab and chips.
It wasn't like a pillar of chips like this, though, was
It's
it?
not
It wasn't
a
an
massive
excessive
tray.
amount of carb, no. There's no point filling up on bread.
You're still hungry.
Who?
You.
No.
You're not a proper fat man, are you?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll go on a monthly tea.
You know, what you do with Mr. Creosote and have that one wafer thin mince after you've stuffed yourself?
Yeah.
yeah.
If it was there. If it was there and undefended. Undefended but fruit tastes the best.
Okay then, what's the dessert that you would always eat even if you were full? And I reckon I know what yours is.
Don't surprise me because I don't know.
Arctic roll. You've got Arctic roll written all over you, you have.
He's calling you
Tell you
poor.
what,
That's what he's saying.
I was about. Do you want to know how long ago it was when I last had one of those? That'll surprise you.
What, last night? Go on.
No bit further along away than that. I think it was about 11.
I was about to say, I'll be back at school where I last had one.
I think it's definitely one of those desserts that you have only because you're poor,
Yeah.
and that's a treat when
And
you
that's
have it.
because you don't want just ice cream.
Did you have any posh friends and you went to their house for Sunday tea and they used to give you Viennetta and it was like going to a whole new world?
I'm sure that
Viennetta is even cheaper than Arctic roll.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, Viennetta was the posh thing. We never had Viennetta.
but I was probably the poorest of the children at school, but also the poshest.
How does that work?
He could talk.
Yeah, exactly. I remember being
He
12
had
years
teeth.
old and helping one of my friends find a word in the dictionary because he couldn't figure out how to do it. That's the kind of thing used to go on quite a lot. Wasn't much use for anything else.
So were you a clever kid then?
No, just wasn't as stupid as the rest of them.
Were you swatty?
No,
Were you sporty?
no.
Were you hiding at the back of the room so she wouldn't ask you questions?
Sometimes.
Were you bullied or were you a bully?
Neither.
Quite uneventful then, your school days.
Well, no, I mean, it's. I don't remember much of it.
Pissed.
I grew up in the 90s, I don't
No.
remember much of that.
No, I never went to the pub by myself until I was actually 18. I was
You
quite a
poor
good chap.
sod.
Hang on.
I'm struggling with just one dessert.
What do you mean you grew up in the 90s?
Yeah, I'm not as young as I look.
Yeah,
I'm just a product of the Gillette generation.
you're assuming that he's the same age as you.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
He's not. He's a baby, isn't he? I forget that.
He's 10 years younger than you, maybe even 8.
Oh my God.
Gillette does work.
43, aren't you?
Yeah.
I used to be 43.
A long time ago.
43.
Don't feel that.
If you could be one age again, what age would you pick?
Oh,
22.
What were you doing when you were 22?
I'd just decided that I no longer wanted to get shot at while I was driving. And I had the choice of going into whatever field I wanted to.
shot up.
Multiple times.
I would have gone into a field where there was a fun fair and a hot dog stand.
But then I'd have been fatter than I already am. Depending on how good the hot dog was, obviously, because otherwise it'd be sprayed all over the field.
There used to be something called the 5 Counties show. 3 counties, 5 counties. And I went there one year and there was a big empty field next to the main showground. So the next year, me and my mates turned up in high visibility jackets with some kids walkie-talkies, opened the gate, directed cars into there and charged them all £2 each.
So fraud then.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So if you were directed into a field once,
Yeah,
feel free to get in contact.
call this number.
Yeah. I'll make sure I put Boaty's number on my video.
How's your YouTube channel doing, Craig?
My what? It's okay. It's sat there. It's not really getting much interest or videos. Every now and again I throw something up just for shits and giggles.
Did you hear the song that played out, my last one, talking about shits and giggles? I love that. That is my new favourite thing ever.
Well, you have to watch to the end of your videos.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was what the skip button was for, but okay.
That is the problem. I don't know it. I haven't seen it.
No,
I might have seen a bit of it.
well, you'd remember it.
No. That's the trouble. I'm not remembering much of it, so I switch it off.
You'd remember the music.
It's not Debbie Does Dallas then, is it not?
No.
Is it a copywritten tune?
No. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, we could spend the next week guessing.
I have, you get a license thing to use it.
Oh, right, I see.
I think he's trying to encourage us to go to the video and find out what this said song was. Or we could just
And it's
not.
by a genius. Actually, I will say this. Big shout out to somebody called Kevin MacLeod.
Oh, Kevin MacLeod, yeah, I know him. Well, I don't know him, but yeah, he does this royalty-free music.
Yeah. Your stuff is brilliant and I love using it. It's one of his and it's called Farting Around.
Right.
And it's hilarious.
Has it got fart samples on it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know me and my humour.
I wonder why that would appeal to you.
Yeah, exactly. And the opening song, which was another one of his, is the the dance of the sugar tuber fairy. And it's the dance of the sugar plum fairy done on a tuba.
That's the one that's
That's the one, yeah. Doodle-doodle-dum.
etc.
One of us at this dinner party is just sitting gazing at his phone.
He does that a lot.
I'm paying staff their wages.
Oh,
They'll be very happy of that.
they probably will be. It's an odd time of the month to be paying staff their wages.
Well, you know, these things happen.
He likes to surprise people. It is 10 past 4 though.
That filled a hole.
With a bit of luck now,
You go for it.
the queue at Istanbul's ready.
Yeah.
I can go back now.
Istanbul was busy.
25 minutes as soon
25
as we
minutes.
walk through the door.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I wouldn't exactly have called it peak time.
I'm surprised they're not more busy the rest of the time.
Although the local drug users were available, so it was probably munchies.
I had a different taxi driver to normal this morning, and he was telling me that 99% of his business is drug runs. He says, they don't tell me and I don't ask. He said, but it's pretty obvious.
Oh, a cup of tea now.
I forgot to get any drink. I've only got this. Oh, God, I needed that. It's been a trying morning. Not as bad as yours.
He has been on public transport.
I have been on public transport.
That doesn't suit you, doesn't it? Well, yeah, you like the tram, don't you?
Well, I'd never been on it.
Oh.
So I was really looking forward. I was quite excited about it.
Do you know
So you
I've
got
never
to it?
been on a Metrolink?
Well, I hadn't until today. And I tell you
You
what,
looked at that metro before that was knackered.
I've looked at a Metro, but I've never been on the Metro.
You clicked the link though, didn't you?
yeah, on Marketplace. Those trams, once you get out of the town and coming out on the leg to Rochdale, they don't have to rattle along.
Do they?
Oh yeah,
Gratuitous product placement.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Other drinks are available.
Yeah,
unless you want to pay money.
but-
In which case, we will only promote Vimto from now on.
I like this. So, who makes it?
Vimto.
Are they a thing?
What, Vimto?
Yeah. Which company makes Vimto?
I don't know, Hewlett Packard?
Vimto is a registered trademark of Nichols PLC. Nichols PLC. I think you're an amazing company, and I'm sure you do wonderful things. Send me some of this, and I'll promote it in some way, shape, or form.
It's like drinking it.
Yeah. Well, I now have 23 subscribers, so I'm a powerful marketing tool.
You've got more than 23. You can't keep playing that. He's always going about how few subscribers he's got, and now he can't do it because he's got loads.
No, I haven't. Not compared. No.
I've barely got any.
Yeah. Well, you don't count, but
You can count.
I can count, but I choose not to.
No.
wouldn't take much counting with yours. You've only got about 3 videos up, and you
I've got
don't
more than
appear
that.
in them. You had a minion. I've watched
You've got
your
to have
videos,
minion. You've got to have a minion.
and you had a minion who used to do quite a good
'Cause
job,
we-
actually. To be fair to him.
All credit though, if you don't have a minion, then it's just you talking to yourself, and they've got whole psychiatric wards of people doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, he makes a living out of it,
Hello, guys.
and I'd like to. It is going quite well at the moment. I've had how many today? Last time I looked, I've had 8 today.
8 new ones.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I had 11 yesterday.
Those spam bots are doing well.
Yeah. You're doing something right.
All those links that you'll get to that whatever that sex site is. That
Yeah, I stole your videos.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
So
So you get some decent quality content for a change.
yeah, exactly. So, and did you notice that Hubnut was in our last lunch video?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to start stealing some more of his material.
Oh, you'll like that.
Well, it's his time to pay next time anyway.
Yeah.
Well, nuts.
Yeah. Well, he's not here to defend himself, so he's got to be.
Yeah.
Now there's a question. If you met James, who was a lovely chap. That's JM and Cars, and James took our own Captain Mustard to lunch here, and didn't even expect anything of a sexual nature in return. Now,
Gave it anyway.
now, if you went out for lunch with Hubnut, do you think that you would pay, he would insist on paying, or you'd go halves?
I think it should be relative to the amount of subscribers that you have.
Yeah, I can't see him offering to pay somehow. I reckon he might make a cup of tea.
I think that's what he got Miss Hubnut for.
All right.
I think she's in charge of making tea. That's what it says on her Twitter thing. She says she is a bringer of tea.
Yeah. Well,
She'd be very busy if she was here.
yeah, she would.
She'd definitely feel wanted.
You do kind of need a full-time tea waller.
I'm surprised you even bother with a kettle and you don't just get one of the massive urns.
He's dead, isn't he?
What?
Massive urn, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
With his short, fat, hairy legs. He is dead, isn't he?
What, the milkman?
No! What's his name? Wise. Ernie
Oh,
Wise.
no, he died years ago.
Did he?
Yeah.
We had a really cool game of dead celebrities, didn't we? What did we play last week? Oh, the Australian woman off, and you you cheated like an absolute.
What's the point in playing such a pointless game unless you're going to cheat?
Well, if you cheat, it's not pointless. It takes all of the fun out of it. Cheats.
Apparently it didn't.
Hang on, no. Wait. If you cheat, it's not pointless.
Yeah,
It takes all the fun out of it.
yeah.
Cheating was the fun part of it.
Not for me, it wasn't.
Well, it would have been if you'd been a bit more positive.
Or cheated better than him.
I was positive you were bloody cheating. I mean, you were fairly blatant about it.
Yeah, and I'll let you win.
You did let me win, in fairness.
I cheated. I had all these names in front of me that I could have just carried on going. There's no way you'd have won. But I did the honourable thing and let you win.
Because remember, kids, cheaters don't win.
Okay, then.
Well, you can't realistically, can you?
Right.
I mean, no.
Craig, name a country.
Have I got multiple choice?
No, just name a country.
Well, yeah.
It's not a trick question. Any
What's the
time.
criteria?
Just name a pissing country. Jesus
I
Christ.
don't think he knows any.
That seems a bit random.
Right, apologies for the delay
Well,
here,
if you're more
ladies and
specific,
gentlemen.
say like an African country or something like that.
No, just name.
Because then I would have to say Africa, because that's about the most African country that could be Africa.
Can you two just be quiet? And can Craig please just. Okay, name a European country.
England.
Right, okay, England. So we are now playing the English woman off.
Note the England aspect.
Yeah, okay.
Because if I'd have said the United Kingdom,
Yeah, I understand the
It's not
difference.
a country. Is that what you're saying?
Right, okay. So the rules of English woman off, where we have to take it in turns to name an English woman, and when you fail, you're out, and you have to go and sit over there with your trousers on your head.
An English woman.
Well, he chose it.
Yeah, I reckon you should have gone for a proper European country rather than.
What, you're saying that England isn't a proper European country?
Well, evidently
well,
we don't
apparently
want
we're
to
no
be.
longer in the Euro, so
Right, okay, well, let's narrow it down a bit. They've got to be alive, because I was going to go for Thora Heard, and I think she's dead.
God, it could have taken a long time with you.
I'm going to
You
go
just
for
cheer
Rosita Santana so we can end this game quick.
Well, that's only you out of it. Who's Rosita Santana?
I don't care.
I reckon that's a made-up one.
I reckon it's a made-up one.
I don't know, let's have a Google.
Right, I'll start. Joanna Lumley.
Oh, right, okay.
This is where you have to edit the video.
Well-
Come back
Oh,
20
there's no
minutes.
editing on this video. There's
No,
no
he
editing on
He
this.
doesn't do editing.
I don't on the lunch video.
Sarah Beanie. I don't know who she is, but
Holly
I've just-
Willoughby.
Oh,
Oh, Penelope Keith.
oh yes.
Ah.
Penelope.
I'm actually out of celebrities now. I don't know.
Patricia Hodge.
Oh no, God, I really fancied her in Rumpole of the Bailey.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Oh God, yeah, I could have done that some damage. Twice on Sundays. Craig.
Well, you was going to have her sometime then. She might as well be there.
Well, yeah. In your own time.
Nah, mate, I'm out.
No, you're not out. You have to play.
I don't even watch telly.
It doesn't
I
matter.
don't know anybody.
There are people that aren't on television.
The only reason why
What's
I know
your
Holly
wife-
Willy Booby is because it keeps
What
popping
is
up
your
every time
wife's
she makes us.
What is your wife's name?
Barbara?
Is she English?
Last time I checked,
Then say Barbara.
Barbara.
Well done. Fucking hell, it's hard. It's hard work, this one,
Yeah,
isn't
but
it?
now we're down to the 2. No.
Well, it's not your turn yet. It's mine
Thank
now.
fuck for that.
Oh, you'll enjoy this one.
Well, I've got to bleep that one, haven't I?
No,
No, it's not edited.
No, you can say fuck.
Felicity Kendall.
I was going to say yes, Felicity Kendall.
You
Yeah.
beat to it.
You can't know, but it's my turn.
It's your turn now.
All right, then in that case, I will go for. I will go for. I will go for. I will go to Barker.
Okay.
Technically, he's already gone,
Bonnie Barker.
but only at the weekend.
Yeah, technically. So back to Craig. This will be fun.
No.
Settle in, folks. Could be here a while.
He doesn't want to play.
He doesn't,
I
does he?
don't know anyone. I really don't.
You must know women.
I know
course
the
he
boss
doesn't.
lady. That's all I need to know.
What about your child's school teachers?
Wait, but-
I know of them. I couldn't tell you
We're
their
not
names.
talking about people that you can that everybody else knows of. Just people.
It's just English woman. That's the only criteria. And
Well,
I
just say the woman who lives over there.
I refuse to believe that.
My
that he
my
own-
customer's daughter, who lives just over that hill, apparently.
What's her name?
I have no idea.
What? That doesn't count then, does it?
Sorry, you asked for a
You
description.
must know more than 2 bloody English women. Oh, sod it, I need a cigarette. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. See you again next week.
Hang on, I thought you said we were having dessert.
No.